Okay, here's just some video of me playing like I normally play. I guess it's not a whole lot good going on. There is bank heist or mega heist going on. So, trying to get that reward at the top here. I've already spent way too many dice trying to do that, but probably would have been better had I been playing while free parking's available. But still want to try to get that reward at the top, and I am pretty close now. Advancing in the tournament would be a good thing too. Should just take one more 100 hit on the railroad to do that. Doesn't seem like it's been quote unquote cooperating very well today. Lost several 500 rolls on that, trying to hit that. So that's how I've lost so many dice here. And didn't hit it on any single one of them. So that high roller thing can be dangerous, as indicated there. Been slowly getting there on the 100 rollers, and since chance gives me points, that's what I'm 7 away from now, and the railroad's right near that, so I'm gonna try to hit that and see what happens. Let's see. No. Now I am lined up for the next railroad, so I'll try that, and chances 2 after that. So again, nope, that's been about the way it's been running today. Then a lot of times I'll hit it when I go back to my one multiplier, it seems like. So I guess this is just a typical how I play. I'm not showcasing any particular strategy here. I guess I am using my usual roll when I'm 7 away from something or multiple good things within, like, right next to each other. It's just usually how I play. Could show off my shutdown strategy here too. I've already identified a couple people that are open, so I'll be hitting them when I hit a high roll multiplier, and probing for others when I, like, now probe for somebody else. So I'll go ahead and, I think he's one of my friends. Okay, nope, he's not open. So I've already got 2, so I don't really care. 2 people that are open, so I don't really care about just wasting a random 1 roll on a random person. Actually, one thing that's kind of cool I like to do is literally I hit the random players. Like, I'll show you next time it happens here. I'm trying to do this effectively to witness some, because my profile, I have John 3:16 for my profile picture, so I do that to maybe plant a little seed. I'll show you that in a little bit here next time. Next time I get a 1 roll multiplier on this thing. At least that's the plan. Unreal. Okay. Man, that'd be nice if I could get that top reward there. And there we go. Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot today too. Okay, well, let's showcase what I'm doing to witness here. Actually, I think that's a random person too. But let's just go and do that, and then just we went to random person and hit the. So actually, I probably should have hit the one on the lower left. That does a little bit less damage to the person. And here what I'm doing, I've actually started to try to intentionally miss these on the 1 roll multiplier, so I've noticed things tend to be 3 in a row a lot of times, and that includes the lower one, so actually I guess it wasn't that time, so the rings are typically 3 in the row, so I'm gonna not go in that one there. Oh, okay. That's funny. I tried to lose it and I won it. Because I'm trying not to bankrupt other players when I got a one-time roll multiplier when it doesn't really count much, and then I'm trying to get the points when I get the 100 roll multiplier or a higher or just a high multiplier. It's kind of funny. I won it when I was trying to lose it. It kind of goes to support the theory that maybe that is really random. Bank heist really might be random. So I'm getting pretty close to hitting that top reward there. See what the tournament rewards are. I may roll with not the maximum multiplier if there's nothing good, and looks like we got the glitch where it doesn't show what the middle reward is, and yeah, that's not a really good reward, but it's not that many to get that, so I think I'm still gonna go ahead and use my 100 multiplier because should be some more good rewards coming after that. Okay, here's a good place to use it. 7 away from train, and then chances right near it, and there's a shield right before it, and it looks like I hit the shield, so that works pretty good. Get my dice back at least, and got the money for pass and go, and I also got the money for, or wait, that may have been income tax. Maybe I didn't get the money for landing on the square. Okay, looks like he's open too. I don't remember if he's one of my friends or not, but I got 2 that are open, so might have 3 now. So right now I'm just gonna keep rolling ones till I get into good position. I guess that's pretty good. Like, guess the rent one's 7 away, but that's not a really great one. The railroad is 6 away, and the shield's 5 away. But let's go and roll regular. If the railroad was 7 away, then I would multiply it. And yeah, it didn't work out anyway. And here, railroad 7 out and chance is 8 out, and chance also gives you rewards. So train would have been nice, but I think that gets us that got us our top reward. Cool. Definitely need our Piggy tokens too, so keep playing for that. We still got our mega heist going. That's actually going for a good while now. It's like I'm 800 away from that, so I guess 200 times that's I'll do it. Or I guess I don't have to do 100 times each time. But it's probably more really good stuff after that, so I'll keep going with a 100 times multiplier now. Let's see, so I'm gonna actually try to lose this one. Let's see if there's. And I wanted again, even though I'm trying to lose it. So that does kind of go show that this might be random, but I have noticed a lot of times that there's 3 in a row, but there's not this time. Might be interesting to see what the statistics are for the rings being. I guess there'd be 4 rings and the whole thing being 3 in a row, just if they're totally placed at random. Be an interesting thing to discuss in the comments if a lot of people do think this is random or the bank heist is random, but a lot of people don't, and I've been of the opinion that I don't think it's random, but this is kind of showing more that it might be because I've tried to lose twice. I've won twice. Could be that I just remember when I'm using my strategy. It might be kind of the biased observer effect. Like, oh, I'm using my strategy now, and I lost. Oh well, then I do it again. Oh, I won. My strategy works, or whatever. But I think it might be what's going on. It's hard to tell. I might have to. Actually, I have actually started tracking these in a spreadsheet, like trying different strategies and seeing how they come out, and they come out pretty even, I guess. There's been, I guess the one I'm using now seems like trying to get the three in the rows seems like it's come out a little ahead, but it's not by enough to be statistically significant. I don't like it's not for sure that it's not random still effectively. And right now I'm not recording in that spreadsheet. Sometimes I guess I need to make sure my sampling, like, okay, this game I am going to record in the spreadsheet, or this next game I'm not going to record in the spreadsheet. So that way I don't bias my sample. Like, oh, I'm having a good day, so I'm going to record that. Need to make sure that doesn't happen. So yeah, I guess let me know what y'all think in the comments if the Bink heist are truly random or not. They are random. I guess whatever strategy we employ doesn't hurt, but it doesn't help either. And they're not random. The strategies may or may not help. They can certainly win your hits on your shutdown by first finding an open friend, which I've found a couple, and then just go to them when you have a high multiplier. Let's see if that happens this time. I guess not. I'm lined up for the next one. We're going to try again. Nope. It's another theory that sometimes they'll effectively rig the dice rolls against you, which almost seems like it might be happening here, but it's really gonna only be about 1 in 6 times you hit your target, just regular odds wise. So, like, what's 7 out? So it's hard to say if that happens. So yeah, y'all can let me know in the comments what you think on that too. If they ever rig the dice rolls to not land on or land on good tiles. So now I'm just kind of randomly going at the Vink heist and not entirely winning. Maybe winning. So maybe the strategy is to try to lose the Vink heist and then you'll win it. That would be pretty funny. So I just kind of like not cared the last two, and I did not win those, but I was trying to actually lose the two prior to that, and I won those. Seems like it's not getting 7 away from the railroad very often either. And this is a good situation because chance is one after and railroad's one before, so it's I think it's 536 that you're gonna land on chance and 536 on railroad, so that's 1036 altogether versus 636 that I'm gonna hit the one that's in the middle there. So odds are greater that I'm gonna land on something good. So I'm passing go. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for it here. Of course, it looks like well, okay, hit the shield. That wasn't too bad. So I think community chest is giving me something good. I think that's yeah. Let me check that. Yeah, I would like to hit the railroad the most here, but let's see what happens. And guess nothing really good happened there. I guess that was okay. Okay, now we're lined up with railroad, and then there's. So let's see. I guess that'd be 436, and then I could hit the shields with, or I mean the chance is 436, and then 436 on the shields. So the 836, and then railroad would be 636 I'd hit. So see 1436. So I guess I think that's just slightly under half that I'm gonna hit something good, and I'm gonna pass go. So I'll go for it. And landed on go. That's actually the landing on go or rolling a double one or double 12 are actually the least likely outcomes. Or double six and double one are the least likely outcomes. So going 12 spaces or 2 spaces are the least likely. Okay, cool. Here we go. That's finally a good hit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to guess the other Jonathan here. So my name's Jonathan as well. So he's open right now. It's nothing personal. It's just what yeah, if they're open, that's where I go. Might get a high roll. Okay, cool. More Piggy tokens. Let's see what the next reward is. I don't know what the one is in the middle because it seems like it's glitching and not displaying that. Oh, it looks like I can collect my daily reward. Let's do that. Or actually, it's every 8-hour reward. Okay, good. More Piggy tokens here. Might actually top the leaderboard here pretty soon. I'm actually getting pretty close. Unless people have advanced. Let's see how that's looking right now. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close. Surprised it hasn't advanced much. I don't know if there's like some limit that I'm just about to hit or what, but I guess we'll find out soon. Almost there. Be pretty happy to even get on the leaderboard and especially get John 316 out there to the world. Let's see, so okay, that's a one-time multiplier. I'm gonna try to lose this one. Funny enough, yeah, I guess the 3 in the row thing's not working. They do seem to cluster together. So okay, and yeah, okay, maybe a good strategy to win the bank heist is to try to lose the bank heist. There were 3 rings in a row there, but I was literally trying to lose it again, and I won it. It's pretty funny. Oh boy. Maybe I should make that one of my strategies. Try to lose the bank heist, and I can record how many times I actually win it when I'm trying to lose it. And record how many times I lose it, of course, too. I'm gonna record each outcome. The If I get the cash, the rings, or the small coins, or whatever. It's actually kind of funny. I don't think any of the heist in this video that I've tried to win or lose, I don't think I've been successful on any of them. I've lost the ones I've tried to win, and then I won the ones I tried to lose. Okay, cool. I got those Piggy tokens. So maybe I need to try to lose the ones that I want to win, and try to win the ones that I want to lose. Let's see how that works. Okay, so here I want to win it, so I'm going to try to lose it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so there's that. So there should be 3 in a row there. Okay, no, there's not. Okay, so dart, I got a ring. Really, that's what I want. Let's see. So those can be 3 in a row. So I'd usually try to. Oh, let's see. So certainly not that. Okay, so well, maybe that's not a good strategy. Yeah, I would have actually quite possibly gotten it with my 3 in a row rings there. So wow, it still hasn't worked out the way I wanted to. Like I was trying to lose to win this one, but I actually lost it. So still did not get my desired outcome. This has been a kind of cruddy game, but kind of funny though, I guess, to the rest of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back to try to win it when I want to win it, and try to lose it when I want to lose it. So on the one-time multiplier, try not to suck away all the other players' money effectively. And let's 100 times multiplier go for it. Yeah, I don't want to bankrupt the other player on a one-time multiplier. Okay, so a lot of times on these random ones, like a lot of times the person will be playing now, so even though it looks like it can go for them, they'll very likely have a shield up. I may be able to hit them, but I may not, so I'll go for the one that I've been successful with lately. The one that's my friend too. Guess you don't want to do that with your close real life friends, unless y'all have agreed previously that that's okay to do that to each other. Actually, I personally think it helps you advance more because it doesn't seem like you lose houses when or it doesn't seem like you lose net worth. Or if you do, you may lose one, but you still get more when you get your buildings damaged, I guess, but it's cheaper to repair them. So, gonna have to look into that a little bit more, but I think it's actually advantageous to get it because then you get to go up another net worth point every time you repair a building too. And you get an extra house that turns into a hotel that'll give you another point once you collect the hotel. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna try to lose this one. So actually that worked that time. That's right. I think that's the first one that's actually worked in this whole video. So may want to spend my money here too soon, but actually I'm probably about ready to wrap up for the night. And once I do spend my money, I want to try to collect my hotels on either wheel boost or sticker boom because that gives you more rewards. Okay, that worked out good. Of course, Mega Heist would have been better, but that's still not bad. Trying to remember who the other person was. Actually, I don't want to. Oh, now that I kind of forgot, I'll go ahead and guess I'll hit this person again. Kind of want to spread the joy a little bit, but I can't remember who the other person was. Hey, cool. Piggy tokens. Let's see what the next reward is here. It's not very good, but that's pretty good. I think I need a few 4-star cards still. Let me see. So I should probably try to trade for that one, but I've already used up my trades today. But the generous viewer wants to give me rock on. That'd be really awesome. Maybe I can send you something tomorrow. See, yeah, I do need abandoned ships still, so yeah, I'll go ahead and try for that 4-star pack. Actually, I am getting pretty close to completing this, but I still don't think I will. At least the second time through. I think there's only like 2 or 3 days left on this. Let's see. 2 days, 17 hours. But still, if I can complete some of these sets, that'd be really awesome. Especially this one. If anybody does give me those, I'll try to comment. If you want to give me something like that and you saw something that you like there, comment what you want. Yeah, I'll try to send it to you if I haven't traded it out. I probably won't. At least not. I may tomorrow, but if you comment, if you give me that and say what you want in the comment before tomorrow, then yeah, it should be yours. Or if not, I can give you like stars or another 5-star for it, which you can trade as well. Yeah, I'd even give a 5-star for the any of the 4-stars, I guess, too, that I need. See if I get it in this 4-star pack. I probably won't though. There's enough. Yeah, it could happen. I'll try to complete that 4-star pack at the top there. Okay, yeah, looks like you did hit the one in the middle there. Odds are greater that you're gonna hit the one right before or right after. So when you get that spot, it is a good place to multiply still, especially when chance gives you something cool. It does for this now, especially if you hit chance and it takes you to railroad, then you get +7 times your rolls. That's actually, I'm not sure exactly how rare that is to happen. It's probably like 1 in 3 or something. That would be a I might try to track that statistic later on too. I guess it is actually a pretty good mega heist. I'm gonna go and try to win this, even though it's a one-time multiplier. And of course, I didn't entirely. Okay. I think I still bankrupted him. I think once you get the rings, I still bankrupts him, so it would have been better had I won it. Guess by playing this long and not spending my money, I do run the risk of, or the longer I leave that there, I do run more and more risk of losing it all. But still think it outweighs in a single session. I think it still outweighs that risk by collecting more hotels on a wheel boost or a sticker boom. But you certainly don't want to leave your money in overnight. So yeah, start when I stop for the night, I'm gonna go ahead and spend it all. Okay, so let's try to win this one, especially with the 5 times multiplier. Man, that would have been nice if I had 100 times on that. Okay, so let's try to get, okay, maybe 3 in a row. Very well, maybe the top left corner here. Actually, nope. And sometimes I've noticed it seems like in this case, it'll kind of be on the opposite side. And nope. At least it is gonna just take one more big 100 hit to get the 4-star pack. So I'm not sure if that was one of my random, or if that was a random person, or I think that actually was one of my friends. Try to remember that as at least the second one that might be open. Okay, we're gonna try to hit the railroad. No. Okay, we're gonna try for railroad again. Because there's not really much good around the railroad for this one, so there's a shield a little bit after that, and there's a rent thing right after, so I guess there's some halfway decent stuff, but this might not be the best. Well, this isn't the best place to multiply it. Not sure if it's really worth it or not still to do it, regardless. Okay, hit that. Really want that 4-star pack before I. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay. And there we go, right afterward. Yep, that would have done it. That was a 100 multiplier, but it just didn't work well. Let's see if we can hit this one. Checking for 3 in a row. Yeah, actually, that time it worked out. Man, that would have been nice to hit with 100 times multiplier. That would have got me the 4-star pack and probably the next reward too. Would have given me 700 hats, I guess. Okay, let's try again here. That didn't work. I am actually lined up for chance and railroads right before it, which railroad's the best, but chance can also work. I don't know if chance also, like, since I just got the railroad on chance, I don't know if that means that's not going to happen this time if I hit chance. Let's go for it and see what happens. Okay, and it did not happen. That would be interesting to try to track and see if once you get something, is it always going to be something different the next time? Although I have gotten the cash multiple times in a row before, which that's like the least reward out of it. Okay, let's try to win that. That's, even though this is a one-time multiplier, that would still be a decent reward. So it wasn't 3 in a row. Let's try opposite sides this time. Again, if that strategy is completely random, or I mean, if the layout's completely random, no strategy would help or hinder you there. Let's go and hit randomly. And that's a good example where, like, if you hit a random person, they're likely, you're not as likely to hit as you are when you hit somebody that you already know is open. Gonna go ahead and try that again since it's a one-time multiplier. And yeah, that time I did hit. Effectively, you can be witnessing there because, yeah, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. I believe that. I believe that that's how you get to heaven, is just put your trust in Jesus and ask him to save you. Be awesome if I could get on the leaderboard and share that with the world. I hope we don't crash here. Okay. At this point, if there's nothing good in the tournament, I might do a lower roller. Guess I need roughly 20 to hit the cards. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's actually kind of cruddy reward too. So yeah, I might see. I don't think there's a 20 on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is actually. For some reason I was thinking it's 25, but so yeah, I guess I'll be aiming for railroad with a 20 multiplier so I don't blow through my dice so much and I can still get that reward. It's 20 times 5 is 100, and that'll put me over. Granted, I don't know if the next reward will be worth it or not. Guess I can make that choice once I get there. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for it with the 20 here. Yeah, there we didn't. Didn't work out, but we didn't lose that much because now we're rolling a little lower. Actually, a lot lower. 20 is a lot less than 100. So I effectively saved 80 dice twice there by doing that. trying to decide if I want to do it here or not because I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to just go and try to do it. Do you want to wrap up and spend that money before it gets heisted or? Okay, cool. There we go. Let's get it. See if that last person was on my friends list. Actually, I guess not. Maybe that was a random person. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go back to our go-to right now. Okay, let's see what we get here. It'd be cool if I complete that set. Of course not. Let's see. And yeah, that's cruddy next reward. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for trying to get the, I guess for rolling now. Let's go ahead and build up my stuff. Guess one strategy is also to wait for, like, see, there's a board, there's a landmark rush, I think, and board rush. So could wait for that and get slightly more dice as you spend your money, but waiting a long time with money in the bank probably isn't the best thing to do. So I'd rather spend it at the end of my turn. I used to spend it as I get it, but it seems like heists don't really happen all that often. So I have lost like over $1 trillion. I think like once or twice before. So used to think there's a cap on how much you can lose, but I guess there's not. I guess you can lose it all at any time, basically. So climbing that leaderboard a little bit, maybe. I think 22, lowest was around 22,000 in the top 100. So I don't think I'm totally on the board yet, but I'm getting close. One thing that you could do to optimize things a little bit so you don't effectively waste a hotel is you could roll. Yeah, you could roll and hit one of your hotels and clear those off, but I don't think it really matters all that much. Doing that, you probably take more risk of your money getting heisted. So there's a good example where I should have not built up the first one there. I was thinking I had enough to progress, but the boards are getting a little more expensive. Yeah, they always do. So let's reset that back to 1 so I don't accidentally roll with a high multiplier in the beginning of my next turn. Let's claim everything that we can get. We already got the daily reward. Let's spend our Piggy tokens. See what happens here. I think Piggy's got 2 levels now, at least it has for last few times. It used to just have 1 level. You like to roll on the 5 multiplier, and I like to go for cash first. And then, actually, I guess tokens first, then cash, then dice. because cash advances your Piggy status, basically. Your status bar at the bottom. But usually dice are better. Okay, that's cool. I got the jackpot there. Dice are usually the best thing in Monopoly Go, though, because that's how you get more of everything else. And once the bar is complete, then I do go after dice first, and then guess tokens so I can get more dice, and then cash last. Once cash doesn't advance your progress bar anymore. So I guess we'll be playing Piggy for a little bit. One thing that would be interesting to try to find out is if you use the higher rollers, do you actually lose out on the points from, like, one hit completes a bumper multiple times? Do you lose the multiple times, or do you actually get each multiple time? I haven't quite figured that out, and I'm a little hesitant to, at least right now. Maybe I could do that once I complete my progress bar, and I can report that to y'all. But I'm trying to reach the end of Piggy. A little hesitant to try that because I kind of think you may lose your, or not get your full progress when that happens. I don't know, to be honest. I try to drop over the one that I want. That seems to be the one that's most likely to hit. Of course, the opposite happened that time. But just seems like it happens more. Like now we did hit that one this time. That was the opposite one. So you can go back and count what happened in this video too to see if that's the way that works. See, so here I want the tokens so I can keep going. Of course, I guess 20 dice isn't bad either. I forget how much the cash advances here. Let's see here. So 36.4 million's one. So let's see. Well, I guess completing that bumper would only be plus 10, but then plus 50 for the bumper complete. So maybe getting that cash isn't really that big of a boost. I mean, it is plus 10. If, like, say, dropping in the middle gets you the jackpot more often, that might be a more strategic thing to do, but I'm not sure that that's how that works. I think that how that works. I think that diamond in the middle stopped that from happening. So let's play a good vote here. Use our token. Oh, good. That's jackpot. I'm kind of curious what that gift is going to be. By the way, that card that's at the end is going to, pack that's at the very end of this for level 1 is going to give you a whole new sticker, so that's going to be a good thing to get. Very likely to complete one of my sets here, if I can do that. If you want away from your album, you'll definitely want to go for that. So that'll complete your album, but make sure you give your 5 stars away to a friend for safekeeping first, or do a giveaway before you complete your album. So, and your friend can give them back to you afterward Unless, like, if they already have the 5-star, and then they have you give them a duplicate of it, then they can give it back to you after you complete your album. Granted, at this point, it probably doesn't really matter because it's not really time to complete the album again. So doing a giveaway would be a good thing to do with them right now, right before you complete your album. Or give them to your friends that need them to complete their album or set. I actually considered selling them online, but that goes against the user terms. So yeah, don't. Highly recommend don't do that. So I was thinking it would be cool to make some extra cash that way, but it goes against the user agreement, so I'm not gonna do that though. Okay, cool. I got that prize. I think that's a fair amount of dice. I noticed I got like 500 dice now. Just likewise, I'd say don't encourage people breaking the rules by buying cards either. I've never bought a card or sold a card, but trading for them should be fine. It's an official Facebook trading group, so that should be fine. And I do trade for cards. You gotta watch out for scammers sometimes. If you do it on Reddit, usually somebody that has like more points or has been around a while on Reddit won't usually scam you, but if it's a brand new account, uh, have them send first to be the best thing to do, unless it's the card that completes your album, then you have to send first, or else you won't be able to send them your card. Because once you complete your album, your cards go away, or stickers, rather. Actually, that's where I should be aiming for the tokens right now. Funny enough, I got the dice anyway. It's not a bad thing either. Okay, there's just about that. Guess I could go and use my last token here. Okay. Okay, and then let's spend all my money again. And by the way, don't forget that you can trade your cards, and if you use this one at the bottom here, you get minimum of 1 U. So that's actually really good to do if you can do that. And it's actually how I completed my album the last time. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's spend the money and call it a night here. Let's see, so yeah, now I can do that. And there we go. Thank y'all for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe.